The room is quiet, not peaceful quiet, the kind of silence that screams when no one is watching. Your phone is face down, your dreams are loud in your head, but your life doesn't look like them. And for a moment you wonder, what if I'm not enough? This is where most people stop. Not because they're weak, but because believing in yourself when nothing is working feels almost impossible. You didn't start life doubting yourself. You learned it. You learned it when you tried and failed. When people laughed, ignored, or told you to be realistic. You learned it when effort didn't bring results, when hard work went unnoticed, when you watched others win with half the discipline you were giving. Slowly, quietly, self-belief started leaking out of you. You still wake up. You still go through the motions, but deep down there's a voice that whispers, "Why even try?" And that voice doesn't sound like fear. It sounds logical. It sounds experienced. It sounds like it knows you. This is the dangerous part, because self-doubt doesn't attack loudly. It convinces gently. It tells you to wait until you're ready, to start when conditions are perfect, to avoid risk so you don't get hurt again. So you delay, you shrink, you lower the volume on your dreams, and the world never notices what you could have been. There comes a moment, quiet, ordinary, easily missed, when something shifts. Not success, not confidence, not motivation, just exhaustion. You get tired of doubting yourself, tired of explaining your potential to people who don't listen, tired of watching time pass while you stay the same. One night, maybe alone, maybe overwhelmed, you realize something uncomfortable. The problem isn't that you don't believe in yourself. The problem is that you've been waiting for permission. Permission from results, from approval, from proof. But self-belief was never supposed to come after success. It comes before. That's the turning point. You stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What if I don't try?" You stop needing confidence to act. You act first and let confidence catch up. You don't wake up fearless, you wake up honest. Honest enough to admit you're scared, strong enough to move anyway, and the first step feels small, almost embarrassing. No applause, no dramatic music, just consistency when no one is watching. You show up on days when motivation is gone. You keep promises you used to break. You choose discipline over comfort. Slowly, something changes. Not the world, you. You stop talking so much. You stop explaining. You stop needing validation. Your standards rise. Your excuses shrink. You still fail, but failure doesn't define you anymore. It informs you. You realize self-belief isn't loud confidence. It's quiet certainty. It's knowing you can be knocked down and still stand back up without announcing it. Weeks pass, then months. And one day you look back and barely recognize the person who used to doubt themselves. Not because you became perfect, but because you became committed. Committed to growth, committed to progress, committed to believing in yourself even when evidence is missing. Here's the truth most people never learn. Self-belief is built, not found. Built through showing up tired. Built through choosing long-term over short-term. Built through doing the hard thing when quitting feels justified. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards persistence. And when you finally believe in yourself, not emotionally, but behaviorally, everything changes. You stop chasing motivation. You create momentum. You stop asking for permission. You take ownership. You stop waiting for the right time. You become the right person. This is how self-belief is born, not in comfort, not in success, but in the decision to move forward when doubt is loud. So if you're in that quiet room right now, if your dreams feel heavy, if your confidence feels gone, understand this. You don't need to feel ready. You need to be willing. Willing to try again. Willing to trust the process. Willing to believe just enough to take the next step. Because the moment you believe in yourself, even a little, your entire life begins to shift. Subscribe for more motivation.